Folks across Connecticut gathering in a number of vigils and masses today to honor those involved in Monday's Boston Marathon tragedy. Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg. With more than 400 runners from Connecticut competing in that marathon on Monday, many people in our state have connections to those who were injured. News 8's Neka Nwosu is live at the University of New Haven to show us how students are honoring the victims. Neka.
And whether they're from Massachusetts, are Red Sox fans, ran in the marathon, or have no connection to Boston at all, these bombings truly affected the community here at the University of New Haven. So tonight they gathered to grieve and ask for peace. At the University of New Haven, nearly 140 miles from Boston, a show of solidarity from students and faculty, many who grew up in Massachusetts, and some, like Dominique Stasili, ran the marathon.
I'm still in shock that it actually happened and that I was literally right there.
She left the area before the bombs went off.
I think that there was something, some stroke of luck, some kind of blessing that sent me away from the city in those moments before it happened. So I'm absolutely blessed.
The focus tonight was on those who were not as fortunate, the 170 injured and 3 who died. Tim Curtin organized the memorial.
But it really means a lot to me. I basically grew up in Boston. My sister was going to get Patriots Day off back home and go to the parade, but luckily, she got called into work. And I know she would probably be at the end of the finish line.
There were readings and prayers to help the university cope with a senseless tragedy.
I think it's a good opportunity for them to kind of, cope and be with other people to experience that together.
This is the Peace Pole at the University of New Haven. It was initially built to honor the victims of 9/11, but now they gather at this spot every time they feel the message of peace is needed.
It's where we come in times of crisis. It's a time to muster our resolve, to remember so many of the students on this campus are in careers in public safety, emergency management, fire science, criminal justice. So many of those students, that's their discipline, so they know what their duty calls them to do.
For Dominique, that calling is to return to Boston and run again.
I'll be back. I'll be back next year.
The University of New Haven is also offering counseling services to anyone here who may need it. And the student government members tell me that they're also thinking of other ways that they can help the victims. Live in West Haven tonight, Neka Nwosu, News 8.